Hello, welcome to Mirror Manifestation. My name is Kiki, and I am your intuitive tarot reader and law of assumption, law of attraction guide. In this reading, we are going to be exploring what obsessive energy around love that you as the collective could benefit from redirecting into, a better place, transmuting it into something else, something along those lines. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my content. I really appreciate every like, comment, view that you leave. With these readings, please really take the time to meditate on which pile is for you. Make sure that when you pick a pile that it aligns with your heart, it brings up a positive emotion in you, either like clarity, faith, knowledge, something like that. It's totally fine if a pile doesn't connect with you or you don't connect with a pile. There may not be a reading in here for you since it is a collective and not a personal reading. If that's the case and you still feel pulled to watch the video, by all means, please do. I feel like you can pull a lot of useful advice just from listening to one of my readings. So with that, I'm just going to explain briefly how the readings are going to be structured, and then I'll get into it. Feel free to skip to the timestamps if you're ready to go. But the first card will be the pile card. It will indicate where the obsessive energy is stuck at in your inner state, maybe not so much the cause of it, but what the blockage is, what the limiting belief is, and just more so identifying it. I don't really want to get into why it happened, where it came from, whatever. It's just an identifying stage. And then the second card I'm going to pull will be advice from your higher self. The one that knows and is in complete awareness of the realization of your manifestation around love. And I will more so tell you the advice that I see and not interpret it or get too much into it. This is kind of like a co-creation step. This whole thing is co-creation, but the advice step is more open to your interpretation, so I am going to be quite literal with it. And the third card I pull will be the action step to take. That is, excuse me, the action step to take that is more in line with the more technical manifestation portion, where it's more like law of assumption based, law of attraction based. I may throw in some personal success stories if I think they're relevant, but if not, then I'll just keep it pushing, and then I will close up the reading. So with that, please take a moment to pick your pile. You can pause, meditate, really take your time on this part. It's very important. So there's pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and I'll see you in your timestamp. Bye. Okay, let me get a drink first, pile 1. Okay, pile 1, we have the King of Swords. Okay, so with the King of Swords as your identifier for what the obsessed energy is stuck on, this is giving mental block. So it's kind of one of those things where your strength may also be your weakness in this instance. Weakness. It's this could be obsessive thoughts. This could be an obsessive loop, like a old programming that you've kind of taken up on as your love track. So think things like, women always use me for my money. I'm not lovable because of XYZ that happened to me in the past, and then your brain comes up with logical reasons to reinforce that belief, that limiting belief. And those limiting beliefs and those tracks that you're playing in your head, it's almost like you're trying to counteract them and like argue with it. Be like, no, but I am the operant power. No, I do have what I want. Like, creation is complete. So this isn't true because of XYZ. So you're making like arguments for both sides. And that's causing this push-pull dynamic. And that's where the obsessive energy is swirling, because see here, the King of Swords is very calm, but then the pet right next to him is very, very anxious. And I feel like it's one of those instances where you can only serve one master and you keep going from one master to the other, like belief, faith, trust, and then flip-flopping back to like disbelief, doubt, impatience, because you don't truly believe that it's happening for you. And so it's like swirling. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So pile one's higher self. Pile one's higher self, a card of advice, please, for pile one's higher self. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. So again, we have this duality symbolized with the black and white pillars. We have the High Priestess in reverse for your advice. So think of your inner state, and this is what my channel is about, so take this however you will. Your inner state is complete as it is, but it's just a whole mirror. Like, it's a mirror. The limiting beliefs and tracks and things that you put on top of it are covering that inner state. But when you remove them and just let yourself be, then it reveals everything that you are, which is everything that you want, right? Because your higher self understands that in order to like, so this obsessive track that you may have on in your head, it doesn't sound like your intuition. Like, your intuition is quiet. Your intuition says one or two short things at a time. Your intuition, when it speaks to you, it doesn't cause anxiety, conflict, or confusion. And hold on, I want to make sure. Okay, I want to make sure the video didn't pause. So differentiating that voice may be really helpful for you. Again, this portion is like a co-creating section of the reading. So if this does resonate, please leave a comment below. I would like to hear like how you interpreted this High Priestess in reverse, because to me, this is saying the advice is that you need to listen to that quiet voice of intuition more, because that is your inner beings speaking to you, and that's where you should put your trust. Okay, pile one's action step, please. Pile one's action step. Pile one's action step. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So here we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is to me, this is saying it has something to do with the 3D. It's like you're comparing the 3D to the knowledge you have about yourself on the inside. And you're comparing them constantly between like who you are and what you know to be true about manifestation and yourself and being the creator of your reality. And then you go and you observe it with the 3D and you measure. And because this is in reverse, I believe the action step is to cease doing that and just listen to your intuition more. Like, I'm not saying like be Delulu and completely ignore your 3D reality, because that's just not realistic, but assign a different meaning to it. Assign meaning to it that empowers you rather than something that takes away your power. So if you see a trigger come up, if you see something that triggers these obsessive thoughts and spirals around your love manifestation, then take it as a sign that, take it as an opportunity to choose yourself and choose self-love and align with your desired manifestation. It's an opportunity to express self-love, love for whatever this love manifestation is, and keep it pushing. Okay, so I'm going to leave that reading there. I hope this helped. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe. Please also remember that you have the final say in how this reading affects you. If it brought up a negative emotion, then it probably wasn't for you. If you found clarity and love and healing from it, that means it was for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. And don't take it too seriously. It's fun. So, pile 2, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. So your obsessive love energy is centered around thoughts around a person specifically. So you're probably watching like a lot of SP manifestation videos. You're wondering about how to get the person that you want. You're looking for signs, you're looking for synchronicities, and it's a lot of trapped mental energy. And you aren't really sure how to move this into something else. So pile 2's higher self, can we have a card for you? And we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So you are the main character of your life, pile 2. Your inner being, your higher self, whatever you want to name it, they want you to realize that no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter what SP comes in, what SP doesn't come in, you win. Like, everything that is occurring in your reality now, it's to bring you closer to joy. It's to bring you closer to fulfillment. It's all for you. So like, they aren't the prize necessarily, not your SP. I really do feel strongly that this has to do with an SP. The reason you may want your SP so much is because you allowed their presence in your life to make you feel a certain way that felt really good, and that your inner being wants you to realize that it's you. Like, all of it is you. Everyone that you interact with, everything you love and hate about a person, it's all you. So what you're really chasing after for is a reflection of yourself that you love. Can we have a action card? Yeah, for pile 2. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords for your action idea. This one, I think you would strongly benefit from scripting. Scripting in any way that feels like it benefits you. One of the new ways I've learned to script is you write out the limiting belief that you're struggling with. So I feel like in this case it would be like, my SP doesn't want me, my SP doesn't love me, my SP blocked me, whatever. You write out the limiting belief very literally, and you say old belief at the top, and then you cross it out and you write the new belief next to it. So if it's SP doesn't want me, you write out SP doesn't want me, cross it out, and then you write out SP does want me, SP is obsessed with me, SP loves me. And you do that over and over and over again until that shift happens and you get yourself to realize that you are the prize, that you are loved, that you are chosen, and you move yourself into that state of oneness with your desire. And also maybe incorporating new ideas into just like who you are as a person. So like going outside and learning more about nature, picking up a new hobby and just like replacing those. So taking that obsessive energy and directing it towards an interest that may not make you feel the same as your SP does, but it's something similar to kind of like distract you for even just a little bit, like 5 minutes. Like it can be something random. Like I like to do math problems because I'm not very good at math. Like they're very easy math problems. But yeah, something that's like the complete opposite of manifesting and SP work and all of that, just to disrupt the obsessive thought spiral. Okay, pile 2, I hope that helped. Signs that it did help is that you leave this reading with clarity, with love in your heart, with a stronger sense of self and empowerment. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading wasn't for you, then just let it go. And maybe take the nuggets of wisdom that you found along the way, if you did. If you enjoyed this reading, please like it. If you'd like to see more content, I welcome you to subscribe. And comment below if you have any feedback for me. I would love to hear it. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading or short or wherever. Thanks. Bye. Okay. Pile 3. The Empress. Okay. For the obsessive stuck energy, pile 3, you could be pedestalizing whoever or whatever this love is. Love is very broad and general in this context, but whatever this manifestation is around love, you're pedestalizing it. And yeah, that's where the stuck energy is. I'm not really getting much else on that. So when you pedestalize something, you're saying it's above you. You're saying it's better than you. You're saying you don't deserve it and you're not chosen. So that's kind of what's making it stuck and like not coming in. It's because like you're saying it's up here and you're down here, and when you really need to equalize it and realize that you too are also an empress or an emperor. So pile 3's higher self, can we get a card of advice, please? Pile 3's higher self, card of advice. 10 of Cups. Wow, that's a great advice card. So with this advice, I'm getting that gratitude, it's something with gratitude. So I'm not sure what exactly the gratitude has to do with this. It's you may have to help me out here a little bit, pile 3, in the comments, but it's something to do with gratitude. It's something to do with realizing all that you are, because your inner being loves you like completely and wholly, and you don't need anything outside of yourself to feel complete. And it's when you release limiting beliefs, you're not releasing the manifestation just for it to never come back. You're releasing the idea that you're not good enough for it, because you're everything. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting for that. Like, I'm not getting like a lot of thoughts. So I hope that advice helped. It was kind of short. This whole pile has been very like to the point. Maybe this is like a tiny obsessive tendency. Yeah, and then for your advice, or I'm sorry, yes, for your action step, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there's this idea of being, there's this feeling from this advice card that I'm getting about being present, really being in your body, really, so one of my love languages is physical touch, and a way that I make myself feel grounded and present in the moment is to take a bath and do like a skin regimen. You know, I'll exfoliate, I'll shave, and then I'll lotion, because it has to do with the skin and like self-touch, and it's intimate and sensual, and it helps me come back into the present moment. And there's something about coming back into the present moment for you, pile 3, that would be really like, that would help you equalize this obsessive energy from like pedestalizing to like when you take these grounded steps, like art is another really good one, like creating something, making something, it like realigns you to the frequency of your manifestation, and it helps you like come back into your wholeness, or like realize your wholeness again. And then suddenly you understand your worth, and you understand your value, and your self-esteem goes up as well. So this manifestation doesn't feel so far away. It feels like it's already with you, even though the 3D may not be showing it yet because of the time delay between an intention and a manifestation actualizing. So I hope that helped. I'm sorry your pile was so short, but that's really, they're all like all there was to it. Signs that this reading was for you and it resonated, you should walk away from this reading feeling like you have clarity, feeling like you are love, you are in the moment. Maybe you have more faith, more knowledge, more understanding, maybe a feeling of empowerment. If you didn't, then maybe this pile wasn't for you, in which case take what resonates and leave the rest. I welcome you to watch any other pile or any of my other content from this channel before I like redid it. If you like my content and you would like to see more, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, realize that you are the operant power of your reality, and I'm just here to help you remember that. So with that, I will stop talking, and thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.